All right, the next two dishes I'm gonna start off with are just good, easy, simple recipes. I'm gonna start by putting about 3 tablespoons of butter in a hot cast iron skillet. I'm gonna let that melt, and I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I'm gonna add about half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna kind of let that brown sugar melt into that butter. All right, I'm gonna add about a quart of cherry tomatoes. Ooh, that looks good, good, good. So we're gonna let these cook until the skins start to split, and I'm gonna help them along by getting each one of those tart little morsels bathed in that brown sugar and butter. All right, so I'm gonna let those cook just a minute. And in the meantime, while those are cooking, I'm gonna come over here to our other pan and add about a tablespoon of oil. And I'm gonna start sauteing some onions because we're fixing to make the Lady and Sons onion bread. So we're just gonna kind of let those cook until they're transparent, and then I'm gonna step back over here and give our tomatoes another, ooh, look at that. Look at that caramel down in there. Looks so good. All right, now they're starting to split. And now I'm gonna pour in heavy cream. Bet you think I couldn't make a tomato fattening, didn't you? Don't ever underestimate old Paula. Okay, we're just gonna let those bubble along, and look at the butter rising to the top over that cream. All right, let's look at our onions over here. I think those are good because we don't want these mushy either. So I'm gonna pour them into our bowl. All right, to make this dish is easy and simple and quick because we're gonna start by using a biscuit mix. In fact, I've got a special little friend out there today that I wanna actually dedicate this recipe to. His name is Casey, and his mother and daddy actually brought him into the restaurant for a meal, and he was so cute, and I sat down and talked with him, and he told me that he wanted to be a chef. Well, Casey, a couple of months ago, became ill, and he told his mommy and daddy that he just wanted a picture of Paula to hang on the wall in his hospital room. Well, I can't tell you how that touched my heart, so I immediately sent him a picture, and his mom and daddy let me know that he got it and it's hanging on his wall. So Casey, this recipe is for you because as soon as you get well, son, I want you to go into the kitchen and make this up for mommy and daddy because it's so easy. All right, now I've added an egg and milk to my biscuit mix. And now I'm gonna toss in some cheese, a nice sharp cheddar. I'm gonna mix that up just like that. All right, now I'm gonna just put our batter into the pan that we sauteed our onions in. And hopefully the heat from the pan will help get us started with a nice crispy crust. All right, now we're gonna spread that out evenly in our pan. Now I'm gonna sprinkle the top with a little onion salt. I'm gonna pour some butter over it. Just drizzle that all over it. All right, I'm gonna come in here and get me a little chive. Doesn't that look deliciously sinful? All right, we're gonna put this in our oven and let it start cooking. So that oven's good and hot. Now I've got another one over here that's almost ready, and I've got a little extra grated cheese that we're gonna throw on the top of him. He's getting nice and brown. Now he'll be ready in just a minute. And while I'm waiting on that to brown, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna be dipping up our tomatoes because they are ready. These are so good to pile these on top of a big old bowl of steaming rice. Oh, it's so good. I think I want just a few chives sprinkled on top of those. Oh, does that look delish or what? All right, this should be ready now. That cheese should be hot and ooey gooey. Oh, and this one does. Just look at it. Almost looks like a cheese pizza, doesn't it? Speaking of pizza, I think I'm going to cut him just like I would a pizza into wedges. All right, let's see. I don't want to burn myself. That handle's hot. Looks delicious. Would y'all think too badly of me if I just ate out of the bowl? I hope not. I think I'm going to stick that bread. It's so incredible.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.